U2TV here to bring you live action between Tamarac Bengals and the Green Tech Soaring Eagles. It's going to be a big game for both teams, as Tamarac, who's ranked in the top 10 in Class B, looking to move up in the rankings here, and you got Green Tech, who are yet the top 25 in Class AA. This would be a good win for them against a quality Class B team in Tamarac, and the Green Tech Eagles are here at home, and we had some good wins so far by Green Tech and by the Tamarac Eagles this season so far. So we'll get into that a little later. Right now, Green Tech is in the white jerseys going to our right, and Tamarac in the red jerseys going to our left. So the jump ball was illegal, so I guess Green Tech will maintain the possession. Arrow goes to Tamarac Bengals if there's ever a tie-up. High to low, Henry to Owens. Owens ain't able to make that easy one. Maben connects there. For his first points of the game. 2-0, Green Tech up. Working around, find the high post. There to turn over there. Tyler Sills tried to connect with D'Agostino. All right, I'm here to bring in Coach Torsten Fullert, who's got something to say about this matchup. Coach, you think this matchup is an exciting one? Please tell me why.
Good matchup right here, because I'm intrigued by the sophomore-led team and Green Tech to see what they does against a little bit more experience in the Tamarac team, coming off a really great season last year. Still got some components in place with D'Agostino and with Joey Paulin, of course. So it's a good test game for Green Tech and a good test for Tamarac to see where they're at as well as this season progresses as we go into the latter part, into the eventually the sectionals.
Yes. Like Tamarac definitely has a more senior-laden team. We got a sophomore guard, Ray Meir Brown, knocks down a nice jumper, Coach. Foul line extended.
Yeah, you talked about Ray Brown and how he's been playing for them and how you like the way he's played with poise. Good block right there.
Going the other way. Aside Maben has it, looks to penetrate, stop. Oh! Wow!
If you're not careful, you might get dunked on here.
Yeah, got a foul here. And he said, get that out of here. And Maben gets the call for the foul.
What I like to see Maben do more is take his time and let his game come to you. As soon as he come out the gate, he's looking to force the action and come to him. Maybe Coach DJ is having that conversation with him right now. You don't got to force. Let it come to you. You know you're the man. You're the guy. You can take any shot you want. So let others get involved and get the chemistry and the flow going.
Yeah, you don't sleep on Joey Paulin because he's 6'3", senior guard, man. He's been through it, seen it all. So you're going to just shoot jumpers casually if you want.
And he has great jumping ability as well, leaping ability, so.
Knocks down the first free throw.
And he misses the second one. And it looks like Tamarac is in a man-to-man defense here, starting off a little high screen and roll.
Ray Meir Brown, I like him, Coach. I like him playing the point. I like him playing the two guard. I like him playing whatever. Good contest there by Sears. Tyler Sills there, number 10 for the Tamarac. He's their low post presence right now for them. He does a good job. Doesn't score much, but he does a good job. Oh, baby, side pocket. That's number 5 there, Coach. Jack Casey, 6'4" senior forward. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Nice knockdown there. And that prior possession again, you see Maben force the action again.
I'm sorry, that's a 2 ball. Long 2.
And allowed him to tie the ball game.
Three ball.
And that's what you get with Maben. Feast or famine. He comes down and knocks down the 3 ball. So he took the first 3 shots. I mean, back-to-back shot in the last 3 possessions.
He missed Tyler Sills down low just now. They're working around the horn.
And Green Tech is coming out in the 2-3 zone here.
Score 7-4. We got 5:15 approaching on the clock. First period. D'Agostino can shoot that 3 ball, Coach, and he just did there. Knocks it in.
Yeah, he knocks it down. Coach, if he gets comfortable, he can knock down multiple threes in a row. He can definitely stroke that shot.
No question about it. He made 27 so far in the season. He's ranked number 15th in Section 2 in the 3-ball category.
Definitely a bright spot for the Bengals.
Owens gives it up to King. King goes up, scores! I think King is like, what, Coach, maybe the lone senior in his team?
Yeah.
Maybe one other one?
Nice little winner right there.
Powlin bricks that one, Coach. Oh, they battle for it. Owens comes away with it. He gets trapped. He stepped on the line. We'll stay with the Bengals. Nice quality trap there, Coach, after a turnover, or a missed shot there, I mean.
Good fight. Good fight down there.
A new shot clock. After that, Green Tech definitely had possession. Easy in there to James Blake, who's been back for like 4 games. Oh, baby.
Casey.
Everybody get 3. Casey, 6'4" senior coach, knocks it down.
So he comes down and knocks back-to-back three-pointers down.
No, that was a 2. Remember, it was a long 2.
Oh, yeah, it was a 2. Yep. So he's getting going. D'Agostino on knockdown now. Got an exciting game on this BS starting off.
Brown drives, kicks. Lassie maneuvers in there, kicks it out. Good defense there by Paulin. Oh, baby. You got a turnover, over and back. That will go to the Bengals.
Not a bad thought right there by the Eagles on their offense. They moved the ball a little bit, just missed them on a cut right there.
4 minutes to go, 10-9. The Bengals of Tamarac are up right now. Joey Paulin has the ball, gets Brown, gets a screen. Does a hezzy, stops and pops, and it drops! Oh!
We got a timeout on the floor.
First field goal of the game there. Razzle dazzle me a little bit, use the screen, he maneuvers around that screen, negotiates the screen, and looks sweet in that pull up there, Coach.
Well, that's what I want to see more from Joey Paulin. Yeah. I want to see more of him using his athletic prowess to get to his spots. He can shoot the rock, shoot the ball, then if he needs to get into the interior, it opens it up when he starts to knock down those shots. So it's good to see him come out and start to assert himself early here.
Back to live action. 12-9, approaching 3:40 first period. Oh, good, still there. Owens gets called for too much touching.
Yeah, that's not a bad foul right there because he was in the open court and he had an easy layup. And so to get that foul, you can't be upset about that foul at all. And we got a substitution here early on, number 3.
But Owens does have a problem with Anthony who's number 3 for Green Tech is Nervin Wilkie.
Yeah, I like Nervin Wilkie too, Coach. And it's good to see him getting some more playing time right now for the Eagles. He offers a little bit of razzle-dazzle. He can get to the hole. He plays defensively in the whole 9.
Long 3 there. No good. That was James Blake, Coach. He's one of their prominent players who came back from injury after the first game of the season against Waterford. Oh, Owens throws it away. Air mail there, Coach. They rack up the turnovers a little bit, Coach?
Yeah, man, they're racking up the turnovers. Owens gets up in the open court.
Oh, he goes up, throws it down! Big fella! Throws it down!
What do we have here? We got a double technical.
Wow.
I think we got a double technical foul here, Coach.
Well, Coach, take that excitement out the gym. What do you mean? He dunked it, he ran back. If he said something real quick, I mean.
Or it might be a delayed game warning on the ball or something. I didn't see him give an indication for a technical foul signal. So it must not be a technical foul.
He's playing now to Coach Medved.
Well, if he gave them a technical foul, Coach, I never seen an indication on the technical foul. It is a double technical foul. So we got on James Blake a technical foul, and I guess we got it on Mr. Owens. And that's unfortunate because you guys picked up that ticky-tack foul.
Yes.
And if he gets a technical foul, that's automatically another personal foul it counts as. So that's going to be 2 fouls on him earlier on. You have to see what Coach DJ Jones wants to do. And he subs him out for Umir. Umir comes into the game.
And, Coach, you like Umir.
I like Umir. He gives a lot of energy, nice size on him. He plays within himself, and he's a good defensive player as well, Coach.
Okay, double tech. Nobody shoots, right? Cancel each other out.
Yep, go back to the point of interruption.
Palin, wide open, that inline over there, coach. And the sideline just triggered it in.
Yeah, and Palin is coming out, and that's what I wanted to see from Joey. Joey, you got all the skills, you got all the things, the techniques, the strategy. Make it happen. Put it on display. What better night than do it tonight?
15-11 here. Approaching 2:30 here. First period. Umir, good pass inside, extra pass. Good catch there by Harry Perkins. Good ball movement by the Green Tech, coach.
And that's when the Eagles are at their best, coach. The Eagles are at their best when they move the ball, get everybody involved, and don't become a one-man show.
A lot of movement. Sears has the ball. Give it to D'Agostino. Penetrates. Oh, good defense there. Oh, they get it right back. Palin for the corner. Oh, baby! Knocks it in!
Yeah, he's having himself a night right now. Joey Palin come to play.
Yes, coach. That's his 9th point in the quarter here, coach, with 1:40 to go. Oh, good look inside. Right there. Loses it. Good cut, good throw. Big man throwing it to the other big man, coach. High load. Second time, third time. I've seen that tonight, coach. They're really trying to work that inside presence that the Green Tech has.
Yeah, I mean, the guys are getting down on Umir right now. I mean, he just got in the game. He's going to give you all he got. It's an errant pass right there. You other guys make errant passes too. Just play basketball.
Yeah. I thought it was a good pass, though.
I thought so, too.
Yeah. Got a foul up top here on number 3. Nervell Wiki. He's a senior guard, 5'10".
And that's the team's 4th foul. And again, they're not putting the personal. We got to have a conversation with these guys. What's the problem with putting up the guy's player and his foul on the board? I don't understand, coach. It's for the people, right, coach? It's for the people, right?
Let us know. Let us know what's going on. Goes for a clip. Oh, baby, no way. Comes off there. Ramir Brown battles. Oh, he gets it out. Palin again. Splash! Looks him in the face, coach.
Yeah.
Now, Mavis talking about the ref. He's in my face.
Yeah,
huh?
what are you talking about the refs for? You got a game to play. Don't worry about the refs. Hey, Palin is heating up out here.
Yeah. Oh, give me that strong move there by Brown, coach.
Strong answer right there with Brown. Uses his body, took the contact, and finished on the basket.
Turnover, going the other way. Hanasi has it. I mean, Mabin scores. That's Mabin's 6th point of the quarter.
I like the intensity of this game. As long as they keep it under wraps and don't go overboard. I like the little chirping. I like the intensity they're playing with.
Get it out. Oh, baby, one dribble pull-up.
Are you serious?
Oh,
are you serious?
Baby! 3 birds with 1 stone!
What did he eat before he came here, coach? What did he have? I mean, he's on fire. He's lighting up. He's in Flago right now, coach.
No question about it. Maven throws up a horse shot, and it goes in. 3, 2, 1. Long 3 at the buzzer. No good. Hits the posterior. A fantastic game here, coach. It's going back and forth. It's 24-19, and the Bengals are bringing it to the Soaring Eagles in their gym right now.
Yeah, they sure are, coach. And Joe, started off with Casey coming out, asserting himself, and I was wondering when Paul was going to get going. D'Agostino a little bit in there, but Paulin. It's Joey's show right now, and he's doing it up.
Paulin is balling.
Yes, he is.
All right, coach, what are you going to do now if you're at the Green Tech? How do you defend a player like Paulin who has his outside game rocking right now, is cooking right now, and you know he got moves to get to the hole, too? What are you doing now?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, coach. I gotta pay a little bit more attention. I know Green Tech came out in the zone. If they're still in that zone, that's something they might want to address and maybe match up and go man to man. Because you allowing this guy to get looks, he moves it out the ball very well, and if he gets to his spots, he knocks him down. So let's see if they make any type of adjustment and give Joey Paulin, who's balling, a little bit more attention.
No question about it, coach. A lot of people are talking about the top 5 in the area. Some other publication or news channel put up top 5s. They had McKill number 1. They went down to Catholic Central.
Who's number 4?
Who's number 4, right? Yeah. And then, you got Auburn Academy.
Yep, Boston Spot, I think, was number 2.
Number 2.
Yep, Auburn Academy 3. Catholic Central 4.
And then you got Hudson Falls.
Okay, fine.
Right,
Yeah,
now,
100%.
What does Tamarac fit into that scenario a little bit there?
I think they're at the edges of it.
No, I'm a kill loss. Now you got that in mind.
Yeah, but it's still they lost against a quality Catholic Central team who's already ranked in top 5.
So you think Catholic Central could beat Tamarac right now?
Oh, 100%.
Wow.
I mean, Catholic Central could beat anybody right now.
And Tamarac
Yeah. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying Tamarac can't.
Yeah.
But I'm saying you asked me, can Catholic Central beat Tamarac?
Right.
And the answer is yes. They can. Will they? That'll be another story. That's why they play the game.
I could be a little hot. I could be a little jaded right now because the game is gone. They're doing their thing. Green Tech might turn around. You know what I mean?
Why would you be jaded? You watch Catholic Central play. I don't understand. What is the problem? You've seen them play.
I'm saying.
Against a quality LaSalle team at that.
I'm gonna hear it. I'm gonna hear it now. I'm the present guy. I'm not the past guy. We back to live action here. Poland has the ball up top. Looking to maneuver. Gives it to Sears. Sears gives it back to him. Oh, he gets the space he needs. Splash!
Oh, Joey is playing like a man possessed, coach.
A man amongst boys right now, coach.
Yeah,
coach right now.
Yeah, he's a man possessed right now.
He's the best player on the court right now, coach.
Yeah, he's definitely showing it. He's definitely proven that he is, coach. And I mean, he's done, and that's not even his greatest asset. His greatest asset is passing the ball.
No question about it. Oh, good move there by Maven. Kicks it out to Brown. Oh, the good defense by Tamarac, coach. Got guys chasing their shots all over the place.
And we got to reach behind. We got to foul on Paulin here, coach. Coach, this is where Maven has to be careful because he gets into a banner and he starts to force things and look for his things exclusively because you got one guy in the other team starting to assert himself, and he may want to match that. Green Tech and the coaching staff have to watch that and be careful.
That foul's on Sears there, coach. Tyler Sears, that's his first foul. Coach Palin, too, he got to be careful. He fouled out of that Boston Spa game, too. So he can rack up fouls as well.
Yeah,
so
he
need to be careful.
And that's his first. So they get it. I got the board going, coach. They got the board going here, coach. They put it up.
They must have heard you.
They heard me. Yeah, they dialed into the U2TV Sportscast.
Yes. Our request was honored.
And Umir knocks down the first one.
Second one is good as well from the charity stripe. It's always good, coach. You can knock down shots from the free throw.
And they're in the man-to-man here. And Ramir Brown is on Paulin, who's kind of a tough defender.
Stop and pop. Woo-wee! Coach, Jack Casey, let me get in action right now.
Yeah, I know. Y'all want to spy on Paulin? He's not the only one. It's going to come from all different directions, and you guys going to have to figure it out.
No question about it. 29-21. Brick shot there by Maven. Gets his own rebound. Spins.
And
he said he was going up on that.
You got him down on the floor. No shot, down on the floor underneath. That foul is on number 10.
Oh, okay. Sears. That foul's on Sears. This second foul.
Pick up that. Now, again, coach, you saw Maven forcing the action again right there, coach.
Yeah.
Going in, forcing the action. So he's taking it upon his shoulders to answer every call that the Bengals are making.
He drives, penetrates, loses the ball there.
The Bengals have come out here tonight to play, no question about it.
No question. Ball worked around there. Blake finds Sears down low. Gets big with the left hand. Gets his rebound. Smartly gets it out. 18 on the shot clock. Oh! Call a foul on any one of those guys. 3 guys, you call a foul on that one.
Oh, he's calling on the ground?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
This ref here is.
I thought he was going up with that shot there.
I think that foul's on Ramir, coach? Ramir?
Yeah, it's on Umir. It's on Ramir. That's his first. They got his first. Oh, good look inside right there.
Oh,
good
get
feed.
the contact. He didn't call it, coach. They didn't give it to him.
I think because it was his second foul, they didn't want to give him number 3.
Drives it up top. Good rebound there, coach.
And I like that no call there. If you're not going to give Owens his third foul, then you don't make that call.
That rebound was by Adam Rice. Oh, good block there. From behind, I think that was Umir, right, coach?
Yeah, that was Umir.
Yeah,
that was Umir, coach. Energizer guy, all over the court, gives you that kind of stuff.
We've been stuck at 29-21 for a couple minutes now. Long 3 by Maven. Knocks it in! His first points of the second quarter with 5:30 on the clock.
Big shot right there because the momentum was swifting. The Bengals was feeling themselves, slowed everything down there.
Jack Casey looks to maneuver. Adam Rice gets it. The 6'4" junior guard. Oh, from behind. Gets to Lele. Oh, he blew the bunny. Oh, get that out of here. Long three. You got a timeout here by Tamarac. Coach Medved.
Good timeout there.
We got 5:54 to go, 24-29. Back to live action. Tamarac triggers in to Poulin. Poulin's been killing all game, Coach.
Yes, he has. But Bengals have been, that's why it was a good timeout right there, because the Bengals offense slowed a little bit. They haven't scored in the last, 4 possessions
that
down.
Was both teams, though, even to maybe knock down this tree. It was a stalemate for a minute. Good look there. Oh, baby, Sears with the easy two from Poulin, Coach. You said Poulin can pass that rock. You just seen it right there.
Yeah, that's one of his best assets, and he loves to pass the ball as well. Again.
Turnover. You got a foul up top.
That looks like it's on Josiah King. And that's team 6. So the next one will send him to the line, and that's Josiah's first. So the Bengals will be in a 1-and-1 for the rest of the way with 4:19 here remaining in the second quarter.
Ball's triggered in here, and looks to dry. Left hand, no good. Sears with the rebound, put back, and it's good.
And Sears seems to be all over the place, Coach.
Yeah, Coach. 33-24. We got under 4 minutes to play here, second period. Brown looks to negotiate the lane with the scoop shot. Too strong on that one. Got some wetness, some perspiration on the floor,
Yeah,
Coach?
got some perspiration on his floor. And they're saying, hey, get this up. Keep all the kids safe.
Yeah, that's the most important thing. We want safety first. Coach, it's surprising, though. You got Green Tech, they are a young team. Right now you got King on the court and you got Perkins, only 2 seniors. The rest of them are sophomores, Coach.
The rest of them are sophomores, Coach, and coming off their bench is sophomores. So very young team right here, getting a lot of experience. Hopefully get them clicking on all cylinders as we come to the latter part here of the first half of the season going into the second half.
Yeah. I don't like the long spells that Green Tech goes without feeding Perkins, Coach. I think I got to make him pay a little bit. Oh, okay. Jack Casey, side pocket for long 2, Coach.
All right, Coach, you make a very good point here, and Perkins haven't really been involved in the offense because Maven is really asserting himself every time down, so they haven't taken patience in trying to feed the ball down to Perkins.
They're working around the horn here.
And they missed the opportunity right there with Perkins flashing.
Oh, King with the blow-by. Nice move there by King.
And it's good to see King asserting himself offensively because he can score around the basket. He has a nice touch and a finish.
Gives it to Adam Rice. No good. Off the backboard hard. Gets tipped around. Owens comes down with it.
And Owens been playing well with those 2 fouls thus far, so the coach has been able to get away with having him on the court with those 2 fouls.
Maben goes up. Perkins there for cleanup duty. Ow, 9 cleanup. Good job there by Perkins.
Yeah, you got to be careful here because Maben has been chirping with the refs a while, and he might find himself catching a technical foul if he's not careful.
They find Casey wide open. Gets fouled by Perkins on the 3 ball. He will take 3. Jack Casey, Coach, is 75% free throw shooter. He made 9 of 12 so far this season. He's also averaging 9.3 points a game.
And right now they got a 7-point lead here, Coach, and a chance to add more to it.
First shot, good. Second shot, good. Got one more. Got fouled in a 3-point shot. That's his 12th point of the game so far. We still got 2:25 to go, second period. Jack Casey came to play right along with Poulin.
Yes, he has, Coach. And D'Agostino hasn't even been part of the action, so he's still hanging around. You know he can light it up as well.
No question about it. Oh, good move there by Maben. Goes up, not enough strength on that one. He will go line shooting 2.
And that foul is on number 15.
Oh, that's James Blake.
James Blake, the returning senior off an injury.
Yeah, look, he got injured in the first game versus Waterford. Maben knocks the first free throw down for his first trip at the line. Maben is averaging 20.3 points a game, Coach. He's 14th in Section 2 in scoring. He's an 89.3% free throw shooter, 4th in Section 2.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the bright spots of his game. Is that he knocks down he knocks down the free throws on a charity strike.
Oh, they break that press very easy, Coach. Oh, good look inside. Turnover.
Over there.
Too much there from Sears.
So one of the things that didn't go right for Shears, substitution here.
They give Sears a break.
Like Casey checking out.
They bring in Dom Price, and Adam Price comes in as well. Brown hands it off to Maben. Long 3 there by Maben. Rattles in and out. Adam Price battles for it, gets the rebound, gets to Poulin. Poulin has a score in the while here, Coach. We're approaching 1:30 here.
He's been facilitating a lot more, getting other people involved and getting them in good spots.
Very patient offense here, Coach, by the Bengals. Oh, give and go. Good block there by Umir, Coach. Wow. That's how you protect the house there.
That's how you protect the mansion. Nobody up in here. You got to protect that interior, Coach. 60% of the baskets that scored in basketball happens right in that interior.
Yeah, you gotta have it.
And the defense of Green Tech has picked up here.
Ball goes here, shot clock violation. That's good defense by Green Tech. Starting from Umir, who blocked that shot there, Coach.
Excellent point, Coach, and that's what he brings you. He's a glue guy. He just does all the little things that you need. He plays within himself, don't try to do too much, but he gives you a lot defensively, and you can't ask for much from a guy that gives you that.
8-point advantage here for Tamarac still, under a minute, 60 seconds to go. Brown turns that corner and scores!
So the Eagles have a 1-2 punch of themselves. They got Maben, they got Brown to rival on the other side with Casey and Poulin. And right now the Eagles just went on a little run and closed the gap within 6 with 50 seconds here remaining in the second period.
Back to live action. Bengals have to go the full length of the court to get a bucket here. 45. Oh, good defense there, because the pressure defense shook up the Bengals there. They weren't expecting that pressure, looks like.
No, they probably wasn't.
Big Perkins has the ball. Good look down low. Umir couldn't handle it. He got deflected, though. Umir couldn't handle it after that.
I don't think he was ready either, though, because they forget Perkins is a willing passer as well.
Yeah, he's definitely a willing passer. D'Agostino, first king. Right there, he got late. Jack Casey got there late in that screen. That double screen is setting for Poulin.
Yeah, I mean, Brown was close to getting a technical foul there. He literally screened in Casey's face, and the refs had to have a little words with him. Like, hey, don't, and they still have a little words. Don't do that. Please don't let us have to do that to you.
You've been warned.
Yeah, yes.
Double screen there for Brown, looking to turn the corner every time here, Coach. That's a nice little play. You got Brown looking to turn that corner. If he doesn't, you got Maben in that corner. Long 3, no good. at the buzzer. We got a 38-32 halftime advantage for the Bengals, coach. And right now, it's a good game, quality game. Both teams are going back and forth. Powell started out hot. Maven was in the mix a little bit. And then you had Jack Casey for Tamarac, really stepping up, and then you have Ramir Brown for Green Tech. How about Maven? Talk to me here.
Yeah, it's been a game that's been really going back and forth. So coming out the gate, it was going back and forth, and you saw Casey started to get going a little early, catch a couple buckets, and Paulin came on, and he scored like 9 straight points or something to that sort, but he started asserting himself, was getting involved, and then you saw Green Tech come out of his zone, go to man-to-man, and then they started to get back in this game as well, and like you said, it's been Maven and Brown primarily for those guys, and as a result of going into that man-to-man, they have stifled the Bengals offense a little bit here. So coming out in the second half, they're going to have to see what they're going to do about that to counteract that. So we'll see what Coach Medved comes out with the second half.
All right, that's a halftime report. We'll see you right back. Back to live action here, Coach. 38-32. We're back at it. We don't know whose ball it is yet. It looks like it's going to be Green Tech's ball to start the second half here, Coach. What do you think both coaches need to do now coming out of this, the first couple possessions of this half to really dictate how this game's going to go?
No, there's no major adjustments at this point that need to be made. The adjustment that was made for Green Tech was they started coming out of the zone and went to a man-to-man, and you saw the Bengals offense get a little bit of stifled there. So no major adjustments. The Bengals, all they need to do is counteract that man-to-man zone, man-to-man defense and see what they can do and spread the floor a little bit more and run some of their sets and get some things off of that. So no major adjustments. They're just balling, going back and forth.
All right, back to live action. Ball is in play. Maven gives a jab, rip. Oh, nice play to Henry Perkins. Got a little contact, no call, go the other way. You gotta get that above, you gotta get that ball above, above the box there, let that drop in nice and smooth for him.
Yeah, I think so too.
Spin move. Oh, he still has the presence of mind to get that ball out there, coach, to his teammate. D'Agostino gets blocked from behind.
You still got a ton of time left here on the shot clock.
They trigger it in. Still got a lot of time on the shot clock. They get it out. Sears unable to save it. Good defense there, coach, by Green Tech.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, coach, the defense has picked up since the latter part of the second quarter, and they have given the Bengals trouble. And the Bengals haven't really been able to get in the offensive flow.
Looks like Coach DJ Brown's found his grouping that he likes here, coach.
Yes.
With Umir coming off the bench as well. Give one of the big men a spell.
And he can come in from multiple positions, and that's what you like about Umir. He can handle the rock just as a guard, and he can play strong down low as well.
Maven goes, oh, good rebound there by Perkins. Count the bucket.
Wow.
Big Perkins.
That's a big man type rebound right there with a putback.
No
wow.
question. No question about it. Henry Shala Perkins.
Wow.
Coach, I tell you, one of my students back at Toast, I tell you that, knocks out
and
that
here we go again with the soliloquy about players that played in Toast. I tell you, Coach, you got an academy over there, don't you, Coach? You got a little academy over there at Toast.
Yeah, I moved that academy now, Coach, to South. I moved it to a different school.
Oh, okay. The same results, though, right, Coach?
Same results. We got still here by King. D'Agostino tried to get it. Maybe it picks it up. He missed Owens wide open down there, coach. Gets it to Brown for the 3-ball. Unable to knock it. Perkins, stay strong. Good kick out to King, coach. Oh, in and out. Paulin. Well, coach, Green Tech is just out-rebounding Tamarac right now.
Yeah, they are, coach, and they're out-bounding them. They're out-hustling them. They're getting 50-50 balls, coach. Right now, the tide has changed, and the momentum has changed a little bit in this game, and Coach Medved has to be concerned right now.
6:25 on the clock, coach, and like something different about Henry Perkins now, coach. He's coming there rebounding with a purpose.
Yeah, he is, and when you get him started, he'll start gobbling up every board he can.
No question. D'Agostino trying to get going, rattles, rebound, Owens, after he got banged around a little bit. Maven has it, gets it to the corner to Brown, right back to Maven. He goes up, gets his own rebound, able to go down. This is the Blake. James Blake has been quiet, coach. Oh, got a steal here.
Another defensive stop there for the Eagles.
Oh, good kick out there.
Outlet.
Oh, my goodness. Perkins can outlet that rock, can he?
Yes, he can, coach.
Owens got a clear out, coach. He's by himself. Oh, good dunk down.
Through.
Oh, baby. Good finish. Coach, his development's coming along nicely, coach.
It is, coach.
Owens is coming around
when
nicely.
you see a move like that, when you duck down and split the defenders, coach, a big fella like that, you got to like it.
Yeah.
Little elbow action right here for Paulin.
The referee's letting him play, coach. They're not calling any ticky-tacks. Turnover.
Yeah, they're definitely letting him play.
Maben to the rack, unable to go down.
And Maben might be wearing himself out, coach.
Yeah.
You know, he might be wearing himself out, pressing a little bit too much, trying too hard. I think Coach DJ has to have those conversations with him about letting the game come to him a little bit more. Not that he doesn't have them, but you got to continue to have them.
Right. 5:04 here, approaching 5 minutes. Side pocket, Maben. Good!
And that's what you get. I mean,
That's
he
his
can turn it up real quick.
Yeah, that's his first three of the quarter there.
And we got a tie ball game here, 38-38. With 4:38 remaining here in the third quarter. And the Bengals has been stuck on 38 for a while.
James goes to the bucket. Like he's hobbling a little bit, coach. It might be that same ankle he has problems with.
Yeah,
he's doing a little
it looks
hobble.
like he's favoring it a little bit. So you don't even know if he's coming back 100% as well,
true.
you know?
Yeah, that's true. He's been back for like 4 games now. James Blake is a 73% free throw shooter, coach. Knocks in the first one. Unless I missed something, I believe that's his first points of the game. I could have missed it, though. With all this excitement in the game.
I wouldn't be surprised if you missed it. That would be a shock.
Oh, in and out. Perkins grabs it. Perkins with a little handle.
Yeah. And he got a little bit out of this game, too, a little bit.
James Blake, coach, averaging 10.4 points a
Perkins
game.
is crying for the ball right now.
Oh, baby.
Wow.
Oh, a little more lift. Great move there by Perkins.
Nice move. Good usage of his body.
Oh, Euro all day long. Paulin finally gets a bucket since like midway through the fourth there, coach.
And he used a nice Euro, and then he used his jumping ability to explode and put the ball right in the hoop and get a bucket. It's been quiet for a little while now.
Oh, good. Oh, Perkins.
I don't know what happened in the locker room, coach. He turned into another suit. He went in, became Superman. He come out, and he's playing like a man possessed right now.
No question about it. Good pass there by Maben as well. You got to feed that big man. You feed that big man, you might get better results.
Yeah, I mean, you rebound, block shots, plays defense, outlets the ball to you.
Yeah.
Give him the ball when it's necessary.
No question about it. And he knocks down a free throw. 3-point play for Perkins.
And again, we got a tie ball game here, 41-41.
Sears drives it in, unable to go down. Ball gets batted around. Maben picks it up. Maben all the way to the rack. He slaps boards.
Nice strong move right there to get in. He's fearless, coach. When he gets in the inside, he attacks with reckless abandonment.
I thought he grabbed the defender that time to the floor, though, coach, after he scored that bucket. Oh, baby, 3-ball. Casey, right back at you.
Yeah, they're going back and forth here, coach.
Yes, sir, 44-43.
Yes.
And the Bengals over the Soaring Eagles.
Yes, they're going back and forth, coach. What an affair here tonight. They're giving you in for a treat here as we go down the stretch with 3:12 here remaining in the third period.
Back to live action. Perkins, coach, is coming out with a new purpose here. New purpose Perkins in the second half here, coach.
Perkins playing with a purpose.
No question
And that
about
purpose
it.
is dominating the boards, playing tough D, getting it rugged down inside.
No question. We're approaching 3 minutes to go. Maben pounding that rock. Oh, good pass, good score. Perkins!
There you go. That was something they talked about in timeout because Coach DJ is smacking hands over there.
Yeah.
Way to feed the big fella like you talked about, Coach.
Oh, Poland, Coach. Turn the ball over. They're down by 1, 45-44.
Now let's see, can the Eagles go back to the well? Why not go back to the well? They got a substitution here with a bigger, more taller guy on here. I don't think it matters with all of that girth that Perkins has.
Oh, baby, Maben.
Wow.
With the razzle-dazzle in the paint, 47-44.
Tough move right there by Maben with the up and under and gets the 2.
D'Agostino's wide open, knocks it in, 3-ball, count it.
Coming right back at you.
Quiets the crowd a little bit, 47-47. We got 2:10 on the clock.
Yeah, excitement. They're going back and forth here. Now the Bengals have picked up their offense a little bit here.
Crossover, 3-ball, no good. Oh, Umir. That's a quick tie up there, Coach. Let him wrestle a little bit.
Let him rock with it a little bit. Jump ball situation, and it's the Bengals possession here.
The Bengals have it, Coach. The Bengals average a game, Coach. I got this wrong.
And Umir with Owens on the bench. Umir is giving him quality minutes right now.
Yeah, the Bengals average, I believe, 70 points a game, Coach. And Green Tech is somewhere around 50 points a game. Oh, baby. Casey again, Coach. There's that man again.
Yeah, there he is.
Gives them a 3-point advantage here. Keep the ball here. You got 1:39 a quarter. Brown has it. Brown likes to turn that corner, Coach. You got to watch him. He likes to play downhill really good. Well,
it's hard to stop him once he turns that corner.
Oh,
Look
good
at the
pass by
kick down.
Maben to Perkins.
And when he starts to do those things, he gets going.
Oh, Pollin too strong on that. They still got a 1-point advantage.
Outlet by Perkins there, Coach.
Gives it to Umir. Umir scores it.
And that gives the Green Tech Eagles 1-point lead here. 51-50.
Casey, too strong there. Pollin picks it up. Gives it to Price. He goes up. That foul's on Maben. We got 49.5 on the clock.
And the crowd
50.
wasn't happy with that call.
No, 51. Green Tech with a 1-point advantage, 51-50. That's only maybe his second foul, I believe. They got one up there, but yeah, he got it.
They just, yep.
Price knocks down the first one. Adam Price, that is. For his first points of the game. Knocks that down for his second point of the game.
And we have another lead change here.
52-51. Approaching 40 seconds to go, third period. Coach, can you believe a Class B school is coming in here to a Class AA school and competing like this?
Absolutely.
Or has times changed?
No,
Oh, baby, Maben knocks it down! Coach, Maben had Price on his skates there.
Wow. Nice pull out right there with a crossover. Knocks down a big 3. That's a tough shot right there.
3-ball corner pocket, no good. Wilkie gets the ball.
5 seconds. 4.
Oh, got a steal. Oh, he gets it back. Time expires here. Green Tech surges, Coach. They soar. The Eagles soar to a 2-point advantage here after having a deficit at halftime, Coach. And they lead 54-52 here.
Coach, I like what Maben has done. He's settled in a little bit here, Coach. Now he's mixing his game up with assists and scoring. And we know he's a great passer, similar to what his dad used to do, Coach. And right now, when he mixes those two together and gets others involved and he picks his spots, they are a very, very effective team. I mean, this kid last year went to a state championship final with the Green Tech team, Coach. And he's doing really well, so he has a lot of experience. He is the guy. All you got to do is let it come to him, get others involved, and it only opens it up more for him, Coach.
Question about it.
And speaking of the last year, the state championship team last year, how about Deshaun Walton, what he's doing, Coach?
Deshaun Walton. He's doing his thing right now, Coach.
100%.
He played against Green Tech here, against the hometown Division II school in our area here, and he got the win. He dropped like 19 points, something like that. 11 rebounds, double-double.
Tell me your thoughts. You checked that game.
Yeah, check that game out. It was a beautiful game. Floor game, hit the jumper really well, played strong defense, assisted really well. They're showing the truth. He's the real deal. Okay, he's the real deal.
And no question about it.
And he got Rookie of the Week that week. And guess what?
This
week is bad. He got Rookie of the Week again.
Wow.
Back to back.
Back to back, baby, rookie.
Yes. Shout out to the Green Tech alum, Deshaun Walton, for doing his thing at Adelphi University.
100%.
Keeping the Soaring Eagles name alive in these streets here.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Couldn't be more proud of him.
No question about it. He's a kid you will all root for. The ball's triggered in here by the Soaring Eagles. Maben surveys the floor, goes up, scores it, flexes the muscles.
Yeah, good no call right there. Let him play right through it. Don't bail him out here. And right now, Green Tech had a 4-point lead. I don't know if they had to lead that far.
Howland with the MJ fall away with the one leg, no good.
Another big possession right here. Whether you realize it or not, they can extend the lead even more.
Umir gets it knocked away. Stay here with the Soaring Eagles.
Umir's having a little bit of issue with.
That was a tough play, though, Coach. That was a tough one. That ball was in. He had a twist and turn for that a little bit there.
All right, Coach. I'm going to rock with you a little bit, but he's having a little trouble corralling him. I want to get your hands on some of them. I want you to get them.
Get your hands team ready.
Yeah.
Get your hands team.
Yes.
We approach 7-10 here. 56.
And Miss Henry had a big mismatch underneath, but.
He
he thought about it.
Oh, in the pass? Big fella.
Oh, nice move right there.
Oh, baby. Oh, way to get that ball out fast, James. Oh, behind the back. Where you going?
And this is where Joey has to assert himself here a little bit.
Yeah. No more fadeaway after 1 foot, though.
Yeah.
Oh, good kick there. Side pocket. Knock it in.
RKC.
Casey.
Having himself a game as well, and maybe right back. Oh, look at that.
Beautiful look. Oh, Perkins got to finish that. It's almost like Maben wasn't expecting that. Brown with the foul.
You mean Perkins wasn't expecting?
Perkins wasn't
yeah, Coach.
That.
I don't know if he was. I didn't see it come out of nowhere, and he drove it down the lane and hit it with a nice dish.
Yeah.
And Perkins was doing everything well, but couldn't corral that one and do anything with it.
55-56, and the Green Tech Soaring Eagles are soaring over the Beagles.
And what do we have here? The what, Coach?
The final stanza. Back to live action. We got 6:30 to go in the final stanza. D'Agostino gets the controls. Kick it to Price. Back to Poland. Looking to get inside. Good defense there by Green Tech, Coach. They're like piranhas. He goes up, Brown gets the tip. Powell comes away with it. He missed Powell there, Coach.
Yeah, he did. Just came up close.
Got a foul there. It's a third foul for Maben. You got to save those fouls, Coach. They can rack up real quick.
Yeah.
This game could go to overtime. You never know.
That's an excellent point, Coach, and that's not the kind of ticky-tack foul you want to pick up in that situation right there.
6:03 to go here. 56-55. Soaring Eagles clinging on to a 1-point advantage here in their home gym. D'Agostino finds Pulling, no good. Owens rips that away.
And he's been cold as of late. Paulin hasn't really been getting going here, and after a real hot start the first half, he hasn't really done much the second half.
Got a charge. Now it's maybe his fourth foul, Coach.
Yeah.
We got 5:41 to go. It's fourth foul.
Good point, Coach. You just called that out.
Yeah.
And right next trip down, he gets an offensive foul. And that's the thing you don't account for sometimes when you come a little foul trouble is that offensive foul factor.
Yeah.
You might can do all the things you want to do defensively and not reach and not do that.
Yeah.
But when you drive into the hole, you're not thinking, oh, I don't want to get a foul here.
Right. Yeah, it's true. So true. Bowling gets at the high post area.
And much as the Bengals is seeming kind of stale, they're only down by 1 point. Another ill-advised shot by Pauling.
King is playing some good defense on him, Coach.
He is, Coach.
Brown is handling that rock pretty well here. A little pressure up top. Oh, they rip it away. D'Agostino. Oh! Umir with the block.
A monstrous block right there by Umir to recover and pin it to the glass.
New shot clock, Coach? Yep.
Well, with all the fans getting in the way, I didn't really see all the action that went on after the block. I know you wouldn't reset it after that block, but so much commotion went on after that, I'm not sure.
D'Agostino should have gave that ball to Powell, Coach. He would have got blocked like that.
Well, true, but I couldn't imagine that he's coming down, bearing down on
Ball
him.
three by D'Agostino, no good. Oh, Blake battles.
And
Got
we got a timeout here. And the Eagles are all over the place defensively.
Yeah, Coach. They're battling. Coach, what's the difference, Coach? I mean, Palin is seeing a lot more intensified defense on him now and towards the end of that second period, Coach. He only dropped 3 points. I'm sorry. Yeah, 2 points in that third quarter. And he has yet to score in the fourth quarter here. You just saw there, Josiah King do a good job on him last trip. But there's multiple guys before that. But talk to me about that a little bit.
Well, see, the thing with Paulin is one of the things I thought with Paulin is that his personality is one that's laid back, and sometimes that's how he plays. But I would like to see him in situations like this kick it in another gear. All right? The defense have stepped up to what you were doing offensively. Now you have to stick in another gear as well. You got to get quicker. You got to get faster in the moves that you make and take as much time. So let's see down here with 4:36 here remaining in the final stanza. Can he kick it up in another gear and do things a little quicker and a little faster, Coach?
Yeah, let's see. Oh, you got to see if Coach Eric Medved is telling him that too. Like, we got to work quicker. You got to get the ball in the sweetest spot of the defense and just do your thing right away.
Right away.
Piranhas are coming right behind, side, in front of you, behind you, all over the place.
Yes, 100%. So
and also, the other guys on the team got to make themselves available as well, Coach. Like, you see this guy is being double, triple team. If your man go to double team, you got to go to an open spot so Powell can see you for the dish off.
And I agree with you. I don't think that's been the case thus far, though. I just think that he's not taking really good shots. And we got a foul here with Brown, who's trying to plow through that double screen that they were running right there. And that puts them in a bonus, too. 1-on-1 situation here, and the foul situation is 7-2. So we got to pay close attention to that. The Bengals will shoot 1-on-1 the rest of the way here in the final stanza here. So, and they can afford to be a little bit aggressive because they only got 2 team fouls on them. So that's something to watch as well. And we have to watch and see how long he keeps maybe on that bench.
Knocks down the first one. James Blake, the 73% free throw shooter. James has 16 points against Bethlehem and 14 against Waterford. He won't get that today, though.
And now they give Bengals a 1-point lead with 4:25 here remaining. We got a foul here.
We got Casey riding on Owen's backside there, so he will take it out.
And like I said, they're far from the 1-on-1 right now. They got 3 team fouls, so that doesn't do anything to them. They can remain to be aggressive here.
We got 4:23 to go, Coach. 56-57. Get out to Brown. Brown's been the go. I mean, like the games I saw, Brown's been the one stepping up when Maben gets in trouble with foul trouble.
He tries to step up there, doesn't get it to go down for him.
Paulin gets the rebound, starts the offense, gives it to Blake, coach. D'Agostino is yet to get going.
And again, it was probably on the pass, but he'll go to the line, coach, because they're in the bonus.
I thought he was shooting that.
No, it looked like he was going to pass it out. Yeah, I mean, he got a 1-on-1 situation. He got him with the head and shoulders fake, and instead of going up, I think he thought, I'll find an open guy, and he landed on him and prevented him from making that pass. So, Coach, I'm asking
D'Agostino's a 73% free throw shooter himself. He's ranked 23rd in Section 2 in free throw.
I'm sorry about that. But I'm thinking, when do you bring Maben back? I mean, it's 4:05 here remaining right now. Extended it to a 2-point lead, a possible 3-point lead right here. When do we, what's it called?
Was that 2-shot foul?
1-and-1.
So he didn't shoot the first one yet?
He just shot it, he knocked it down.
Okay. Knocks in both. I wonder what the crowd is bugging about. It confused me.
Yeah, I know.
Now, Tamarac up by 3, coach, sneakily up by 3. Maben's checking in, and Perkins checking in, coach, at the 3:50 mark here, the final stanza.
Yeah, you can't let this get away.
Owens tries to get out of it, slips and falls.
Good double team right there. And that go Ymir all over the place.
Yeah, man.
And right now, Maben has to be very careful here, because like you said, Coach, this game could potentially go into overtime.
They got 6 guys out there. Okay, Ymir comes out and Wilkie come out. Or Wilkie. Ball works around the horn. Get it around.
Screen and roll right there. See what they're running here.
Palin's all by himself against King. King Perkins has his hand straight up that time.
It seemed like every Paulin shot has been forced.
Oh, that is still. Paulin might go with a banger. Oh, baby.
Yeah,
Casey on the spot, coach. Sears on the spot.
And with that kind of jumping ability, Coach, I would think that, I know Paulin, I don't know if he's tired. He got to flush that.
Yeah.
You got to flush that, Coach.
What are you playing around for? Go ahead and dunk it. Like you said, he might be tired.
Yeah.
61-56, coach. And the lead expands and expands and expands. So we'll see with 2:57 to go with Coach DJ Brown.
And he's not happy right now. He's over there giving it to him right now, Coach.
Well, it was good defense, coach. He got it pinned to the backboard by King, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he had 2 guys down there, but I guess the 3rd guy didn't come by to help.
Well, he should be having a conversation about showing some poise, because Maben came in, kind of forced the issue a little bit and got a turnover, got back, and that resulted in 2 points here. So hopefully you're talking about playing with a little bit more poise. They went away from, you got Perkins in the game now. Maybe you want to go down to Perkins in his possession, get a quality possession here, get him going some, maybe and one or going to the line right here. And this is where you got to put your thinking cap in. This is when basketball becomes 90% mental. This is when you got to play smart right here, Coach.
Yes, indeed. And you also got the Tamarac coach, Medved coach. He's talking about time and ball, right? Time and possession. That's what we're talking about right now.
Yes.
You got a 61-56 advantage. Brown. Perkins is making himself aware inside, coach, grabbing all the rebound.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see many guys who gets in any kind of wrestle with Perkins comes out away with the ball.
No way.
He may take you up there with him while he's scoring the basket.
Yes, sir. Now, is that a 1-and-1 or is that 2?
That's 2 shots. He was going up. And it's not a 1-and-1. They only got 14 fouls. So, again, down the stretch here, the Bengals can be aggressive and not worry about sending the Eagles to the line for a 1-and-1. On the other side, the Eagles have 18 fouls on them, so they got to be careful about fouling and getting them into the line in a 1-and-1 situation. And we know Perkins has been topsy-turvy on the free throw line, Coach, and these are big free throws right here that's much needed. Let's see what he does here.
Perkins is a 36% free throw shooter. He gets to bounce on that one.
And they're saying it hit the wire. And it did hit the wire.
It
did hit the wire, so.
You got 3 refs here, Coach. How did all 3 miss it?
Yeah,
It should be the guy on this side near the fans over on the right side should call that, right?
Yeah, I would presume so. They ignored it. I guess they deemed that it didn't hit, but it looked like it shaked the wire here a little bit.
Wow.
But I'll be honest, when you're an official, you're not accustomed to looking for that when it hit the wire on a free throw.
You got 3 revs out here, though, Coach. That's unexcusable. All right, Adam Price gets it. If we had 2 revs in that call, I would understand what you're saying. You got 3. All right. Oh, good cut there. And Henry Perkins, Coach, says detour sign right there.
Yeah. Real detour sign.
Price looks at it.
5 seconds here.
Baby.
Mr. Defensive.
He gets the bucket. King with the bucket, Coach.
Good way to shield his body, absorb the contact, and get the and 1, and get a chance to go to the line and cut into this lead and make it a 1-point lead. Defensive wizard right there, Josiah King.
And with the contact, way to score with the contact on him. Oh, he bricks that free throw, Coach. They get it closer, though, 59-61, approaching 2 minutes on the clock. Yo.
Yeah.
Too much contact there.
Yeah, King was a little bit handsy there. Good defense, a little bit handsy there. But again, Coach, they're in the bonus, so they get to go to the line and tack some points on the board.
No question about it. King's second foul? Oh, third foul for King. First free throw. Oh, Coach, he blows the 1-and-1 opportunity.
Yeah, Paulin been having all kind of struggles this second half.
Brown has the ball. Coach at 1:45, final stanza. Brown gets it to Maben, who attacks right away. Gives it to Owen. Owen gets fouled.
And that's what you want to see from Maben again. He gets into the interior very easy.
When he wants.
When he wants, right, Coach? So when you get in the interior, you don't have to make a strong committal to say, I got to shoot the ball.
Right.
That's when you're still in there. If it opens up, by all means, take the lay. But if something opens up for one of your teammates, drop it off for them. And that's what he's doing here.
Yeah. Owen's a 47% free throw shooter. First one's up. Oh, splash. He didn't look a 47% free throw shooter in that one, Coach.
Yeah, he went there with no worries, a Kuna Matata type thing, Coach. No worries.
He averaged 6 points a game. His best game was against Amsterdam, Coach. Owens, when he had 14 points in that overtime win versus the Rams of Amsterdam.
Another young player, sophomore, coming along, growing and maturing as the season goes along, and you like to see guys get better and improve.
Comes up short in the second one, taps it out.
And the Bengals cling to a 1-point advantage here with 1:31 remaining.
Oh, they got Perkins. Oh, yeah, Perkins on him, Coach.
Yeah, Perkins don't play, Coach. He guards well even out in the perimeter. He got a timeout on the floor.
Coach, if I see a big man on me like that out there, I'm calling clear out aisle. I'm calling everything.
Yeah, but that player don't have those kind of offensive skills, though, that he's playing, that he went out there with. He don't have that kind of offensive skill.
He got that jump shot, though. He got a jump shot.
He doesn't have that kind of offensive skill. He thought better of it and said, let me pass the ball.
So if that was Joey, it'd be a different ball game, you say?
Yes, it should. Well, it should be. It should be. Now you can go back to exactly what you're saying. Clear out. Don't nobody come over here. You waved your hand hard on that one, Coach. Hard. Like, don't come over here.
No doubt.
But I tell you though, even when Perkins the size he is, he's not. It's not like you can make one move and just go by him either, Coach.
He's nimble. No question about it. Coach, you got Medvin over in that corner. speaking very lowly to his players. What is he looking for? He looking for a quick 2, quick 3? What are you looking to? Looking to draw a foul? What are you looking to do here?
Well, he needed, like Kellen Moore last night with the Dallas Cowboys when they ran that quarterback sneak with 4th down.
Yeah.
And then Dak Prescott walked into the end zone. He went in his bag. He went in his bag. It's time for Memphis to go in his bag. Coach, he's talking about got to go in his bag.
Yeah.
Get in your bag.
Let's see what you got. And he did a simple play. That was with Kellen Moore. There was a simple play.
Very simple.
Everybody thought he was gonna go inside with the handoff.
Yep.
And he's walked in
the end zone.
Cowboy Nation. D'Agostino goes to the rack, draws the foul.
And if he calls that on Maben, that could be his. And that is on Maben. That's his 5th, Coach.
Maben should have been he should have had better. He should have used his head a lot better on that one, Coach.
Wow.
He should have used his head better in that one. You know?
Yeah.
You just can't. Some things you just can't find yourself in right there, Coach.
Yeah, you can't be around that kind of stuff. You got your hand got stuck in a cookie jar right there. And
but them guys are so much on go on defense that it's hard to turn off. You know
That's true.
what I mean?
That's true. But you talked about it, Coach, and now if this game goes into overtime, but even with 1 minute and 10 seconds, that's not the kind of guy you want on the bench right now by any stretch of the imagination right now. But it gives other guys a step up. Hey, don't lay down. I know our leader. I know our scorer, our guy, and he started doing beautiful things down the stretch with mixing in and scoring and passing.
Yes, the 73% free throw shooter knocks in. Second one. D'Agostino's 4 for 4 for the free throw line in the 4th quarter.
And you hate to see Maben go out in a game with this magnitude, with such competitiveness too, as well. Hate to see that.
Yes. Brown gets big, gets the contact. He will go to the line. Well, 58.1 to get closer here.
Trying to tie the ball game here with that bucket, Coach. And you talked about it. You said once Maben goes to the bench or subs out, Brown seems to take the liberty to assert himself. And you've seen it right there. He get a chance to tie this ball game up if he makes his free throw.
76% free throw shooter. He had 24 against Amsterdam in the overtime win. That's his best game of the season. He knocks it in. Ties the ball game. Brown averages 11.2 points a game. Knocks that in. D'Agostino drives it, goes up with the floater, comes off.
And that'll stay
Ball
here.
stays here with Tamarac with 41.5 seconds to go. 63-63.
And I think that hit the rim, so it should be a reset of the shot clock. Hit the rim, right, Coach? Yeah, I thought that should be a reset of the shot clock if it hit the rim on that shot.
Price will take it out.
He didn't have to do that.
He grabbed him on the arm, didn't call it. One more pass to Pollard for 3. Oh, comes up short.
And Coach DJ might want to get a timeout.
We got a jump
ball, and it's the Bengals ball.
Wow, possession arrow goes to the Bengals.
And right now, Medved might want to get a timeout and draw something here. The board doesn't indicate how many timeouts is left.
That was a nice, clean look by Poulin, Coach.
Yeah, and Poulin hasn't been able to get nothing going here in the second half whatsoever. But that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything. If he gets something going here on his last possession, that's all that matters.
Coach, are they arguing about the possession arrow? Because that's
you know what, Coach? That might be. I thought the last jump ball situation, it was the Eagles, if I remember correctly.
Green Tech started with the ball.
Okay, the 4th quarter. Okay, I got you.
Unless there's a jump ball in between there, I don't
remember it was.
No.
I don't remember it being one. I think you're right on target with that. I think you're on target with that one right there. But he has garnered a discussion.
Yes. Yes. Oh, it might have been a jump ball somewhere. I think there was a jump ball somewhere in there. It was something, I believe.
I think you're right. I think it was right down here on Green Tech's side.
Yeah.
And the ball went to the Bengals, if I remember correctly, Coach.
I don't remember who it went to, though. I don't remember who it went to.
All right, Coach, when you're doing your editing, when you're doing your game, when you're in the lab, Coach, I want you to call me right away.
Somebody's going to be a happy camper, and somebody's not going to be a happy camper in this one.
And right now, you got to be, if you're anything, you're mad at your home cooking. That's your home, that's your table. Yeah. Hey, what are you doing over there? Huh? Right. You guys can't get that wrong. What are you doing here?
That's right. He might not be at the possession clock next week.
Yeah, no, you might not be there next week. Yes, you got one job. Click that little button. See that little button up there?
Yeah.
It might be white, or some might be black. It's a little button right on the top.
Yes.
Okay, and that changes the arrow when possession changes. All right.
Right.
Gotta give him a little tutorial, coach. A little tutorial.
You gotta give it to him. I mean, you would think a job like that wouldn't be difficult.
And they still working.
What's going on, coach? Make a decision. Let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on. I mean, unless you can recall exactly the events that took place, if one of the officials can actually come, sometimes you know, I remember we had a tie-up. Sometimes you can remember the two guys that tied it up.
Yeah, right.
We had a tie-up right here between these guys. We went this way, so let's change it.
Right.
And a lot of, I know these, it's outdated now. A lot of times these guys don't do it. A lot of the officials usually keep the alternate possession arrow. Matter of fact, McGraw, I know he does. Ooh. I still see him switch it every now and then. So he's one of the few officials that still keeps the possession arrow in his pocket. Where's that, McGraw? Do you got it in your pocket? What's going on here? We need to know what's going on. What do you have?
Right. We got to mic the refs up next game.
Yeah, maybe we do. Maybe we do, coach. Next to mics, mic them up.
Yeah.
So we can know what's going on over here. We need an explanation.
It's a timeout, coach. These guys are still in time, precious time here.
Yeah. And again, coach, I mean, you said it before, and you know I don't like to agree with you, but 3 officials on the game, you want to hope that one of these guys would be able to get that right.
Get it right, no question about it. He drives the inline, kicks it out, wide open. Wow! Guess who, Jack Casey!
Yeah, I knew it was going to go down, man. Casey's been playing with a lot of confidence this whole game. We get a 30-second timeout here by Green Tech.
That's a great play there by D'Agostino, coach. He caught the ball in that little coffee corner, drove that inline, and he went up in the air. The guys got thirsty to block, and he kicked it to his guy in the corner.
Yeah, man, and Casey has been on all night long. And when Paulin has not really found his game in the second half, Casey has been Mr. Reliable for the Bengals here. And he knocks down a three-pointer with 16 seconds left to give them a three-point advantage. Let's see what DJ drives up in the huddle.
That's Casey's, coach, 5th three-pointer and his 2nd in the 4th quarter, coach. He's been knocking that down.
Yes, he has, definitely. And he came out the gate knocking it down, coach.
He only came into the season, coach, if I got this right, he only came in with knocking down 5 three-pointers.
Yeah, I mean, right now, he matched that tonight. And I'll tell you, moving forward, coach, when we watched him out before, and he didn't have this kind of output. No. So, coach, we're watching him now.
Masteration of his game.
Yes, indeed, coach. And we see the Bengals, and he's another bright spot. We talk about Paulin and all of that and D'Agostino, but Casey said, I'm here tonight, and you still got Blake coming off a little bit of injury. These Bengals are poised, coach. These Bengals are poised.
Jack Casey's best game, coach, the 6'4" senior forward, his best game was 20 points versus Mechanicville early in the season.
So we know he could get it.
Yes.
And
right now, coach, we got Perkins. You going for the 2 or the 3 here, coach? What we doing? Got 60.2 seconds.
I think you can go. I think if you want to go for the 2, you got to get Brown.
Who you gonna get it to?
Brown got to go downhill right away if you're going for the 2. If not,
nice move there. They fouled right away.
So it's interesting here. Medved elects to play the foul game with 1-on-1 situation. So earlier in the game was 2-3 fouls, but they're up to 7. So Brown goes to the line and shoots a 1-on-1 situation.
Brown knocked down a shot to send that game against Amsterdam into overtime. So maybe he watched U2TV and saw that condensed game footage, coach.
Yes, maybe he did, coach. He said, I want that to happen.
Oh, it rattles out.
And they got a foul quick here.
D'Agostino, coach, is a 73% free throw shooter. He made 4 straight in his 4th quarter of this game.
Yeah, and that was a big miss right there. So good strategy that paid off by Medved by going for the foul right there. And now you still have a 3-point advantage here. And with one of these free throws, you can make it a potential 2-possession game. I say potential because you can still get fouled on a 3-point shot.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And people are starting to pal out of here now, coach. And D'Agostino, who's been steady at that line in the 4th quarter especially, knocks down his 5th free throw in a row.
Yeah, so maybe fouling out of the game right now was a big situation for them. They didn't have him down the stretch, and that hurt them here. But nothing to take away from the Bengals. They was balling all night long.
No question
all
about
night. All night.
He knocked down all three. Ball stays with the Green Tech. Coach, D'Agostino's best game was 31 points versus Waterford. He had 22 against Boston Spa, and he had 17 against Hoosick Falls.
I don't know, DJ got any timeouts left. He might not.
Owen goes right to the rack, blows the bunny. Umir blows the bunny. That's the game, Coach. Tamarac Bengals coming to the Soaring Eagles nest, Coach, and takes home the victory, Coach, in a hostile environment. What do you say about these characters over here in the Bengals bench here, Coach?
Yeah, the Bengals battled. They battled. They came in here against a tough crowd, emerging Green Tech team here, and they came here and they battled all the way nip and tuck. This game was nip and tuck all the way to the end, and the Bengals was able to come away here with a victory with Casey down the stretch coming up big, knocking down shots and knocking down that big three-point in the corner on the Green Tech side. They played very well. I like the fact that towards the latter part of the game, you saw maybe start to let the game come to him, making dishes, getting Perkins involved, getting other teammates, and then dropping shots, picking his spots, Coach. Unfortunately, he fouls out in the game. It comes down the stretch, and they don't have their leader down the stretch, Coach, and they come away with an L here, but you got to take your hats off to him nonetheless.
Coach, that's their second AA team they beat. They beat now Green Tech, and they beat Bethlehem as well, Coach. So Tamarac is poised to make a push. Coach, I know you talked about Catholic Central a lot. I mean, you're riding that bandwagon kind of hard, you know. You saw Catholic Central. You saw Tamarac, Coach. What do you say right now, real quick?
I mean,
we don't got nothing scientific. We didn't sit down and study yet. It's off the top of the brain right now.
Yeah, well, I harken back actually when we interviewed Coach Medved earlier, and he said, I can't right now definitively say that we can punch the ticket right now to the finals of Catholic Central or a Bengal team. But I'll tell you right now, what I'm looking at right now from the Bengal teams, they're starting to have that mojo that they had last year that had them ranked #1 in Class B. And they're clicking. I mean, when you think about Casey, Coach, Blake coming back, and D'Agostino, who didn't even get going here tonight, and Paul and Coach, and Shear, who battled earlier in the game, Coach. They have a cast of characters up there that they're going to be poised down the stretch to compete in the sectional. No question about it.
No question about it, Coach. Yeah, they got better today, and we'll see how Green Tech responds, Coach. How would they respond? They're a young team. Young teams don't really respond well usually, Coach. They got a lot of me, a lot of finger pointing, a lot of that stuff goes on, Coach. So you got Henry Perkins, the senior, but he's a center, Coach. You look at that leadership from a guard perspective, but. I mean, we'll see how they bounce back.
Well, and then with Green Tech is that what you got to tell them is you're the coach, that you're young. You're young. Don't start the finger pointing. Don't start the blame gaming game. You're young and you're maturing. I'm not expecting you guys to get this right away. That's a senior-led team here that came in here, played a tough basketball. I'm proud of you guys. What I need you guys to do is keep sticking together. Let's watch some game film. Let's look at what we did well. Let's try to capitalize on that, do more of that, and do less of what we're not doing well. And that's all you want to go over with these young kids and teach them so they're progressing and they're ready for that stretch run down in the section.
Yeah, no question about it. Fantastic game here between the Bengals versus the Green Tech Soaring Eagles, Coach. And we're going to say, see you later. Bye. Peace.